Welcome back. In camp areas across Marib, fire has become more than an accident. It has become a repeated tragedy for families already struggling to rebuild their lives. This report has more details.
In camp areas across Marib Governorate, fire remain a grave daily threat for many displaced families who already endure harsh living conditions. Within only one day, 2 major fire incidents erupted in 2 camp locations, forcing families once again into renewed hardship, with no clear official or relief response on the ground. What were meant to be places of refuge have now turned into zones of constant danger. One blaze erupted in the old Marib camp, while another broke out in a Suwaida camp for displaced people.
Late last night, around 2 a.m., the fire broke out while we were asleep. We woke up to flames coming from an electrical source. The blaze quickly spread, burning a car and all the food and aid supplies stored nearby. The home was completely destroyed. A 16-year-old boy suffered burns and his father was also hurt. There were many other injuries. We call on local authorities to find a real solution. This keeps happening again and again. The fire takes everything. There must be proper fire equipment inside the camp.
In one incident, a family shelter was completely reduced to ash within minutes. 3 people, including a young child, were hurt and later taken to the authority hospital for medical care. According to camp residents, the fire spread rapidly due to the highly flammable material used in the tents. Witnesses report that narrow pathways between shelters combined with the lack of fire control tools allowed the flames to move quickly from one tent to another. With no rapid emergency team available inside the camp, people relied on basic means in an attempt to contain the blaze.
We call on the authorities to provide proper housing that can keep our families safe. These tents are not secure. They put our lives at risk.
These events are not new. Fire outbreaks have repeatedly torn through camp areas over recent years, burning tent after tent and leaving families without shelter. Each incident deepens the suffering of people who have already been uprooted by war. The blazes come amid a deepening humanitarian crisis in Marib, where thousands continue to depend on limited aid. Relief and government action remain largely absent, leaving families to face renewed loss with every incident, without clear protection or organized support. Residents say the lack of fire equipment, water points, and trained emergency teams within the camps continues to leave them exposed to ongoing danger. For many, each night carries the fear that a single spark could once again take away what little they have left.